Overall Setting Podcast. Overall Settings. You know you are the leader now. You're taking over with speed now. Overall Settings. Yes, you're on the go. Everybody want to watch your show. You're watching Overall Settings Podcast. Boom, Overall Settings.
I'm feeling this aura. Yeah, that's the deal in this
Live on Overall Settings.
I'm the vice to the world, ambassador to the universe, and we represent Overall Settings.
Splash the artist, sing a splash. Yeah, man. Overall set.
Yo, big respects to original Dan Raja, Apache Indian in the place. Catch me on Overall Setting.
This is Shining. I found out. So here what? As pertain to the overall setting.
And for the main device, you know say a prostant from where you know the dots straight out. And watching the face, I represent the overall setting.
Hey yo, check this out. This is Anthony Cruz live and direct, and I'm here to tell you about the Don't Know Overall Setting scene.
This is Silver Cat, aka Iron Claw, and I will be on the Overall Podcast Settings.
From them see the face and hear the voice, them know say Rasta British, the true leader. I'll be featured live on Overall Settings Podcast.
Bonjour tout le monde. You know it's me, your girl Joe, now presenting with the Overall Settings Podcast Show.
Hey, them know fearless wonder. I'm here represent the Overall Settings.
Catch me live on Overall. This is Jay right now, and you can check me out live on Overall Podcast.
Not gonna make them made.
What's put me the Salaman and Tigana Overall?
We coming some like wire fire, everything sweet. Holy man a fire, AK-47, but soldier man. Them a fire, it's a love.
Yo, brother! You hear that voice there?
Hold on, you what you say? Overall.
Overall. And don't play it we again. Live, don't play overall. Overall. Ladies and gentlemen, we're there live and direct with the veteran singer Jennifer Barrett, and this one is called Ja Love is Overall. So overall is Ja Love. All right.
Yeah, Shalom, Shalom is overall. Hey, oh, Shalom is overall. Though the wicked want to see me fall, Shalom is overall. fight goes on and on. I'm glad to be awake to see the dawn. This is a time for liberation. Yeah, I can't let the people down. I have to be there to keep them firm and strong. And all the good vibes and a great meditation. Hey, though the wicked want to see me fall, your love is overall. When the road gets rough and hard, your love is overall. Defender of the cause I call, your love is overall. You'll always see me standing tall. On your name I will call. The lioness within me is roaring. Your love is growing. I hear when the people call. The battle is hard. I'll be there to teach you overall. Don't fall too much to Babylon. Yeah, I'll be strong. Though the wicked want to see me fall, your love is overall. Yeah, your love is overall. Though the wicked want to see me fall, your love is overall. Defender of the cause I call. Hey, though the wicked want to see me fall, your love is overall. When the road gets rough and hard, your love is overall. Defender of the cause I call.
Yeah. Your love is overall. I mean, how ironic is that? How ironic is that? I mean, normally, generally, we have artists over here. We have to ask them for your dub plate. Some of them have forgotten bad too. I say, yo, we need a dub plate, and Miss Jennifer Barrett, literally just, I mean, obviously, she gave us a dub plate without us even asking for it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
overall.
And people don't get it misconstrued. This song was actually an existing song. It's called Your Love is Overall, but it's just ironic that we are overall. It having overall settings, and and them say great minds think alike. You know what I mean? Tonight we're here with a veteran singer. Where is it from? Tivoli Garden.
Tivoli, right, Miss Jen?
We soon bring her on, man. But I mean, I know she went to school in Tivoli. She's been around.
She's speaking, but we actually cannot hear her.
Yeah, we're gonna bring her on.
Okay, all right. Hold tight, Miss Jen.
But she sung for the Prime Minister, basically. I know that she's toured extensively.
We don't want to talk it. We want she talk.
No, we're not gonna get through all of that. But I'm just letting the people know who we have here tonight, in case you never know. Cause you don't know, we not bring no dibby squaff over here. You know what I mean? We bring people over here of substance and relevance, and one of the things I love about the artist is she has a message. A lot of artists come and they don't really have no substance to them thing, but from a longer time, from the outset, she has had a message. She has had an agenda to spread. So tonight, without further ado, we bring to you the likes of veteran singer Miss Jennifer Barrett. A very warm overall settings welcome.
Oh my God. Yes, thank you for the applause.
But enough and a clap. You see it? Yeah, man.
and the world is applauding also with you.
Yeah, man, for real.
I might just throw a winner, but we love the fact that you're here with us.
Yeah, man, we look about to Talawa. I mean,
love the fact you're here with us. I appreciate it so much.
I see due to the fact that you have a message. You know, so the devil always I gonna try flinging monkey wrench into play, You know what I mean? So the snow come down, you know what I mean, but we still find where we come over here. We have some
Yeah.
technical difficulties, but we still find where we come over here. And just like Bob Marley said, them can't stop the sun from shining. And I
No, sir. No, sir. No.
said,
No.
so Miss Barrett, how are you? How are you? I mean, through the midst of all of this pandemic and a lot of the things that are happening in Jamaica, a very volatile time, for Jamaica. One of the most volatile time in a long time. It's like you them now abiding city, and these are all things that you speak out and have been speaking out about since you've stepped into the music business. So we just want to go back to the beginning, and talk about what inspired you not only to do music, but the type of music that you do.
Okay. It's very interesting. I must bring back the people to the beginning. When you say I went to Tivoli Comprehensive High School. And I remember when I never really had anything in mind, because as a child you're just there being a child. And I remember when I was singing in the music class one day, and my teacher heard me, and she thought that I have a great voice, and she included me in a show for the Prime Minister. We had was the school where I was to sing for the Prime Minister. So I led the choir, and I didn't really take it even serious then, the music, When I left school, I was doing other jobs, and I remember one day I was singing now in the church, and a boy heard me and he called me out when I was finished, and he said, you have an amazing voice. I don't think gospel is a thing. I think you should join reggae. You know reggae? I said, no, I don't really know what reggae is all about. But he said, listen to the radio, man, and you will hear reggae, man. You deserve to be in reggae music. And I said, okay, no problem. I will listen. And I was listening to the radio, and the first voice I heard was Michael Jackson, and I thought that was reggae, but I realized that he's not Jamaican, he's foreign, So then after I keep on listening, but Michael Jackson's voice really came on to me, and then Bob, and then the Tootsie Birds, and the Burning Spears. So I keep on listening and listening, and it really dawned on me that the boy was telling the truth, because this was the type of thing for me, because I wanted to send a strong message for the people to live together, because it's very important to Jah, really.
So some of your earlier inspirations were Michael Jackson, Bob Marley, Toots Hibbert, and so that influenced you to want to speak out to the younger generation and to look out for certain injustice and things what you did see from them time that was still actually were relevant to this day.
No, but before you get to that, I want to ask you a question. The time when you sang for the Prime Minister, how old were you to be singing for a Prime Minister? How did that
I was
feel?
let me see, I was maybe about 14 or so, 15. Yeah, maybe that. Yes, I was young, very young, maybe 14 years of age, because but from you hear me, that it's just me myself didn't identify me myself, really. Because sometimes when you have a gift, someone have to really identify it for you, So my teacher, she identified it for me, because I was young, I didn't understand the magnitude of music and all of that thing, because I just going for education. So music I didn't understand.
When you was told that you're gonna be singing for the Prime Minister, leading the choir, how did that feel? That's such a young thing.
I felt proud. I was asking her if she was telling the truth still, because I didn't believe me tell you the truth, because me I say, why she don't want me for sing to the prime minister? I thought she wasn't serious, eh? But when I see that the teacher was serious, though, I have to get very into myself and said, okay, but me have to please teacher. Because it's one thing I can tell you about school, You always want to please the teacher, Yeah, you always want to please miss, always.
True.
And you never want to let her down. Yes.
So
after singing for the prime minister now, all things start to change. Because that was a huge step. And that was a very proud moment.
Yes. Okay. I went to church. Well, I was in the church when I was singing for the prime minister. So as I said to you that I was in the church singing, doing vocals, sometimes singing for the people in the church. And as I tell you that one day a boy heard me, and he thought that, man, you should be in reggae music, So I took his advice. I took it as his advice and enter into the genre of reggae, and it's my vibration. Yeah, it's my vibration.
So, I mean, after going into, I guess, even though it's a righteous music, in the eyesight of the church, it's more of, I guess they would label it as secular music. How long did it take before people started to gravitate to you, and how long did it take for you to get either on a stage or in a studio and actually make your first recording? Or which one of them first?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you a mystic about getting my first recording. You remember when Gilbert hit Jamaica? Right. When Gilbert hit Jamaica, my roof went. my roof just fly out of the top. And then I remember I was to relocate to my sister's house, and while I was going one day to my sister's house, I was walking in a space of a land that was open, and a boy saw me, and he was saying, "Wow, I love the way you look." And I tell him, "I'm Jennifer Barrett," and he said, "Oh," and I said, "I'm a singer," and he said, "What?" And then he said, "But I have a club by the name of Michael McCallum Sports Club." I said, "We have singers and talented people." I said, "Okay, no problem. I will visit you one day." And I did visit, and I became their lead singer. Three men decided to take my career up and carry me to Castro Brown New Name Recording Studio. So from there it spiraled. It's not easy to identify a voice like me, because Castro fell in love with my voice and wanted was to do an album with me immediately. I tell you, it was immediately. And what happened is, what I was disgruntled about while I took a step and leave them. He wanted me to tour with Dennis Brown and Gregory Isaac, and the lady that he put in place to manage thought that I was too young and I wasn't ready for the world to be in such a great space. And I got upset and I got so mad that I said, "Oh no, then if I really can't tour with these type of people, this lady is gonna give me hell, man." So I left. Yes.
So the songs that you recorded for Castro, they were not released.
Yes, yes. One was released by the name of "This World Is Filled with War." Yes. 89. In 89.
So how old were you when you did your first recording?
In my teens, maybe about 19 or so. I think, yeah.
So what was the reception of that particular song?
Okay, because of the song, no, the people love the song in across the world. So that is why he wanted me to tour with Dennis Brown and Gregory Isaac. He was putting on a tour because the people love the song across the world. But as I tell you something, he saw the greatness in me from the time. But when you put people to lead, you can't let them dictate what the vision that you see. You must bring out your own vision. Yes.
So how was touring with the Wailers came about then?
Touring with the Wailers, it was I was identified by the bass player, Family Man. I was doing something somewhere and he heard my voice and he asked me to do some backing vocals for him for a brethren from Holland. So I did the backing vocals on the track from Ireland, and he was touring with the Wailers. So he had his band already touring with some other girls, and I think what happened is they had some disgruntlement with those girls, so they contacted me and said they wanted me to come and tour with them. So that's how it started, really. And I'm going to tell you something. That was an eye-opening for me, touring with the Wailers, because I remember the first time I landed in St. Vincent and the Grenadine, man. The promoter was what it was a mistake, because I came off the plane and went and I was coming down now to greet the promoter, and the promoter just come to me and said, "Who are you?" And I was saying, "Wow." I said, "I'm Jennifer Barrett. I come to sing with the Wailers." He said, "No, who are you?" I said, "Man, do you hear? I'm Jennifer Barrett, man." I said, "No. When you come off the plane, I see a light following you. So who are you?" I said, "I don't understand what you say. I don't have a clue what you're talking about." And then they were asking me if I'm a lead vocalist. I said, "No, I just come to sing with them and all these things." But the man would never leave me alone still, When I went to the hotel, the man come into my room and then he was sitting me down and asking me who I am again. And I was getting sort of a little edgy, because I was saying to myself, "Man, I just arrived at my first tour, and this promoter is like he's giving me a little time."
Yeah.
Yeah, so and he's in my room now, and I am not the lead singer and I'm not the band leader, and I was a bit, I was a bit off balance with that type of vibration. But the man insisted, and I calmed down and I said, "Okay." He said, "No, I'm going to tell you now what is happening. Are you a lead singer?" I said, "Yes, I'm a lead singer, but I just come to back." He said, "I see something about you. That's why I keep on asking you who you are." I said, "Okay," because I don't know what he saw, but that's what happened, yeah.
He's seen anybody who comes across you and has a deep appreciation for good music can obviously see and hear from the outset. I mean, you have a very distinctive style of singing, and the more that we talk to you, your voice is also melodic, and the way you articulate yourself is the way that you actually sing. I don't know if you ever heard that before, but you talk with a very distinct
She's just different.
Yeah. Yeah. It's normal. So it's like, where did you grow up in Jamaica?
In Kingston. I'm a Kingstonian.
Okay. So I mean, I know that you went to high school in Tivoli, but where were you born originally?
I was born in Waterhouse.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm now residing in Seaview Gardens. I'm in Seaview Gardens at this time. Yes.
Okay. So who were some of the other artists that you encountered on the journey coming up? And were there any collaborations? Were there any affiliations?
No, I funny enough, I was my first collab My first collab was a sister in France because I don't really like to collab because guess what happened now? I was saying to myself, I've always said to myself, I wonder if the people them will measure up to my vibration when I'm singing. So I was sort of nervous. I didn't want to collab. The girl asked me, Jennifer Barrett, I really want to do a song with you. And I said, man, I am nervous to do collab because I don't know how it's going to turn out, And her name is Majesty. And I said, okay, Majesty, I heard when she DJ, it was really nice. I said, okay, this girl maybe can manage the thing. And the song was it was good. It was good. It was good. My first collab. It was good. And I realized that okay, they hear me and they understand my sound and know what to do when they're collabing with me. But it's not really my favorite thing to do. But if they ask, I will do. Yes.
We also came across another collab with you, and it sounds like a gentleman.
Punked.
Yes. Give us a little backstory behind the tune before we drop it now.
Marching for freedom. I tell you something. Marching for freedom. I did a song by the name of Step Away, which the artist that is in the video, he was the one, he's the producer and he's the musician. He made the rhythm, right? So the song by the name of Step Away, now it was taking the world, it entered Vibes magazine, and he saw that and he decided that yes, it was in Vibes magazine, and they said that okay, he wants to do a collab with me, so he's gonna have to take a plane and come into Jamaica.
So where's he from originally?
He's from France.
Oh wow! So you do a lot of work with a lot of artists over in France. Okay.
Yeah. France is the country that took me very serious, and I must respect them for that. Yes.
Love that.
What was some of the other countries that you've been to that you was well received, or just you enjoyed traveling to?
I love Italy. Italy is like Jamaica. Is some part of Italy is like Jamaica. I love Brazil. Love Brazil. Brazil, it also reminds me, some part of it reminds me of Jamaica also. And I can tell you how much I love France. I love France. I love Germany too. But France is, as I said, we have a special how would I say, we have a special love affair.
Special bond with France.
So marching for freedom. What message were you trying to convey by doing that particular song?
Okay, I see that the people are under bondage for a lot of reason. A lot of reason. The people, the government system that they set, the ruling body that they set above the people, it's not. It's like they have the people hostage, And I see that the people need to be free. It's like the dictatorship is like they can just come up at any given moment and say, walk there and don't walk there. And I said, man, it's like we're free, but we're in captive. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So I'm saying now, I was saying now we're gonna march for this freedom. We're gonna let them understand that we have our own choices. I mean, they don't have to, and even if they have an idea, we should be involved in that to say if it's good for us as a people. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like there's no freedom within the movement and the liberty of the people.
That's a very profound statement. I currently, Sharpman Settings and myself, currently are originated from Jamaica, but we reside in America, Philadelphia to be exact. Philadelphia just mandated that all of their city employees have to have the vaccine.
Right.
It also mandated that you can't even go to a restaurant or a bar and have a drink with a friend or sit down and have a meal with your friend,
right,
unless you're vaccinated. You know,
right.
And to me, that does not speak to the freedom that you speak of. You know what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, I can
That's
totally
no freedom.
I can totally understand, you know, wanting everyone to be safe, but to literally force someone's hand about something
right,
you're not necessarily sure about, and I'm sure that you speak to a wide variety of subjects, not just that in specific, if you're even talking about that at all. But that's also, you know, something that I can listen to a song like Marching for Freedom, and I can identify with it because of what we're going through right here in Philly.
right,
You know what I mean?
And mystically, when I did the song, the world wasn't on a lockdown. It's just the spirit, because when I'm singing a song, you know, I remember Skunk Eddie sent me the rhythm, and you know, I always source the spirit, what to write, you know, which topic to write. I always source the spirit, I always said, God, what you want me to say to the people at this time on this rhythm, you know? And he said, put Marching for Freedom. And when I finished doing the song, and I saw that the man was killed in the street, the Floyd, and I was saying, my God. And then the people started to knock me with this song, and said that this song is a very powerful song. I don't know if you know WikiLeaks. You know WikiLeaks?
Yeah, man. Uh-huh.
Okay, so WikiLeaks contacted me, and saying that they needed this song for Julian Assange, and I didn't really know who was WikiLeaks, the power at the time. And when I asked, and he told me, and I said, what? And he explained the thing to me, and said, my song you need for that? And he said, yes, I want this song, Marching for Freedom, you know. And the whole world stood up with the song and started to march against the oppression that they're putting against us as a people.
So right now, Jennifer Barrett,
man.
Right now, we are marching with you. Marching for freedom, Jennifer Barrett.
Rap time. Hey.
We're marching for freedom.
Freedom.
We're marching for freedom.
Where I said, Jennifer?
We're marching for freedom.
Freedom, yeah. Hear this.
We're tired of these shackles and pain. Man have to learn to live again. Our thoughts and gain. Too much bullets in the brain. For freedom.
Freedom. Rap time.
Hey. We're marching for freedom.
Freedom.
We're marching for freedom.
Where I said, Jennifer?
We're marching for freedom.
Freedom, yeah. Hear this.
We're tired of these shackles and pain. Man have to learn to live again. Our thoughts and gain. Too much bullets in the brain. When are we gonna learn to live together?
Together.
One world, one love, you're my brother. The dangers I see you put yourselves in, spiraling with that dark weather. We're marching for freedom. Hey, Parliament, our wickedness must go down. Oh, hey, we're marching for freedom. Hey, oh.
Voila, Miss Barrett, voila, there. Miss Barrett, was that? Was that Seal Garden that I seen?
Yeah.
How you say?
Yeah.
One of the best engineers in Jamaica, right? That's all. You know, see.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, him and Buju Banton were partners at one time. You know what I mean? So,
Yes.
or Cell Black, Seal Garden was the alternative to that. He's mixed for the likes of Shabba, Patra, Mad Cabra. I mean, you name it. You know what I say? Them one there work with the best of the best in the business. Me have to pull up that tune one more time when I see me bridging. You know, see the sonic quality of this song hits your ear in a way. I'm still there on a run a Jacksontown as a run a half a
and he has a place though. The place is turned into a hostel, a little hostel, I think. Yes, you have a little hotel like there now. Dance hall hostel. Yeah.
Big up Seal Garden, man. For real, man. We do some good work around there with Sly, Robbie, Linky Marston, Brian and Tony Gold. You know what I say? Me do holy work. Akiwak, Jackson Tony.
Akiwak, yes.
Big up Garden, for real, one of the best in the business. Marching for freedom, ladies and gentlemen. That tune, it struck a chord with me, you know.
Yeah, man, for real.
It struck a chord with me, you know, brother. Come with a walk, have a one drink with you right now, and boy, trauma the boy.
Rap time.
Hey. We're marching for freedom.
Freedom.
We're marching for freedom.
Where I said Jennifer.
We're marching for freedom.
Freedom, Hear this.
We're tired of these shackles and pain. Man have to learn to live again. Our thoughts and gain. Too much bullets in the brain. When are we gonna learn to live together? One world, one love, you're my brother. The dangers I see you put yourselves in, spiral with that dark. We're marching for freedom. Hey, Parliament, our wickedness must go down. Oh, hey, we're marching for freedom. Oh, judgment and demonic forces, the rule is down.
And our money, we can understand for what the people become enemy. Them ready to fight a kill, forget the power and money. Nobody no tell you already that the war is ugly. Yeah, the war is ugly. Me attack seriously. All over the world, everybody just want to be free. Right now, only the freedom and the justice we are free. Tired to see your next innocent in a cemetery. In a cemetery.
We're marching for freedom. Hey. Parliamentary wickedness must go down. Yeah. We're marching for freedom. Yeah. Judgment and demonic forces, the rule is down. Yeah. Them group up the youths, them and I get them false.
Coming on the music and I sing some half note.
Plot up them in and I take Rastafari things for Joe.
And when you was sing through them, what come take you out? Them hunting after vintages,
boasting overall pleasures.
They are not smart or clever.
Victory should be their main endeavor. Freedom. Oh, parliamentary wickedness must go down.
We're marching for freedom. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Tabo, you. Marching for freedom.
You don't get no better than that, you know.
Youth!
You don't get no better than that.
How you talk about, man? What you talk about?
I have to ask Miss Jennifer this question. That gentleman there did the song with is from France, you say?
Yes.
Anyone that go hard like street,
hard,
you know.
Do
Listen me now. Listen me now.
Miss Jennifer, do he have any Jamaican?
All of it. When he came, and when he arrived in Jamaica, I said to him, I don't want to go harder, go hard. So I had was to train him, really. I had was to train him.
Well, you
Yeah, I had was to carry him somewhere, because here what happened, as I was telling you about combinations. I don't want me to be there and you be there. No, you have to be there and be there with me. You understand?
You must match your intensity, yes.
Right. Yes. So what I did was I carried him somewhere and I trained him, and then I took him to and then we went to the studio, and it was a bang. I was very proud of him, because I was telling him that, listen, me man, I need it strong, and he did give it to me strong.
I Miss Jennifer, the man come right out. Him come. You know when Mackerel used to say, "Would he come out and all these things?" The gentleman come right out.
Yes, I was very proud. I was very proud of him.
You channel the spirits. You channel the spirits of Jamaicans past and present.
And him have no Jamaican background.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I had was to do that. You know where I carry him? I carry him up Devon's house. And we had some ice cream first. And after we have the ice cream, I drill him. And he say to me, Jennifer, you think I'm ready now? I said, yes, we can go now. Because I really needed him was to do this song perfect, because it's like something in me about the song, that type of way. I am very proud of him. Yes.
Yeah, man, you really bring him out.
Yes.
Like it's like me that ask him don't have any Jamaican background in him.
No, I had not to put it in him.
You put it in him. You do a wonderful job.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
So, and like you say, you don't like the collab. So, that was one of what 2-3 collab you done.
Yes, I did 4 collabs. As I'm saying, it all depends on who I'm going to collab with, because I don't do a lot, really, Yes, it's not that I'm not going to do more, but it depends on who. Yes.
No, we know you have toured with the Whalers, right? What's some other tours you have done? With
I did tours by myself as Jennifer Barrett. I was touring in Europe as Jennifer, but yes, because it's a lot of songs that I have that they really love. Warning, Jalove is overall, Justice. Yeah, man, it's a lot of songs I have. It's not only these songs, Marching for Freedom and Jalove. I had a song that they were really hooked on by the name of Warning.
Okay. So all these songs that you've done, because I didn't know you have such a catalog. So
what? Yes, man, I have a lot of other songs released. A lot of others.
So
yes.
We're gonna try to see if we can get into a couple more songs that we have done out there. But what's next for Jennifer?
The people are waiting for me across the world, and I must mention I'm working with a label by the name, I'm doing an album with a brethren by the name of Alfonso Enzood. Is Montego Records. Okay, so I'm doing an album with him. I did a couple songs already. They released 2, Political Warfare and Your Love, in which those also are 2 strong songs. I will also send them to you also. So it's going pretty well for me at this time. The people are really excited about me and my voice. Is very special. So they want to see me across the world at this time. Yes.
You have already recorded those songs?
Yes, it's released. Those songs are released in June. In June of this year.
Make sure we get them.
Of last year.
Make sure we get them.
Yeah, I'm going to send them to you, man. Your Love and Political Warfare. Two very interesting songs, yes.
Jennifer,
I think, okay, type Your Love on the YouTube. I think Your Love will pop to you. Jennifer Barrett, Your Love on the YouTube.
You never see a treat, yeah. Give me a second there. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Miss Jennifer, you're there right now. And your voice is so low. Give me a little piece of song. A cappella style.
I'm going to give you a song, not really that song, but I'm going to give you a song that's very special to me also. I can't leave out some of the songs that that took me across the world in a big way. The song is Love Each Other. Love each other. It's like this. No matter what the crisis may be, we must care about each other. That's the way it's supposed to be. Brother killing brother, sister hating each other. There's too much envy, grudge, and disunity. Why so much killing in the street? Why so much grief? Love each other naturally. Why so much pain? Why so much fighting over material gain? Love each other eternally. And we're not gonna stop until we see peace. I loving you and you loving me. That's how it's supposed to be. And we're not gonna stop until we see democracy. Nation joining forces in one aim, one cause, one destiny. This world is fighting too long. People need to stand and be strong and fight corruption that divides you and me. We need to find a way to agree. Oh, what a beautiful world this would be. Wow. And we're not gonna stop until we see peace. I loving you and you loving me. That's how it's supposed to be. And we're not gonna stop until we see democracy. Nation joining forces in one aim, one cause, one destiny. Oh, love each other. Love each other naturally. Oh, love each other. Love each other eternally.
Mad. No, I see why that song is special to your car. It strike a card, brother. Love each other.
Yes.
Love each other. And that's definitely, especially in this day and time, city of Philadelphia, island country of Jamaica.
Yes.
The world over needs love. It brings me to Diana Ross singing.
Powerful message.
Yeah, man, our Diane Warwick singing. What this world needs now is love, sweet love.
Yes.
That we've been thinking of. And trust me, your message within the music is sometimes, you know, I know why you get discouraged, you know, Miss Jennifer, because, you know, people, it's like medicine, you know. You know, one time you have to pick the medicine, you have to, why you think the medicine have a flavor like bubble gum?
Yeah. anything that is bitter is not medicine, but it is. It is.
It's definitely needed, you know, and the reality, the harsh reality of life is that a lot of times people don't necessarily want what they need. They want what they want, you know.
Yes.
And if we
but I tell you something. Within the music, the people are fed, you know, on the negative. That is why Jamaica is spiraling out of control. Because listen me now. I remember when the music was so delicious, you know, it was like soul food. Huh? You get your little corn in there, man, and your little all kind of stuff that really nourishes the body. Now the people take all of the nourishment and the nourishing voices, the angelic voices, out of the country, out of the island of Jamaica, and they brought the thing what you call the dancehall boys and the girls. They don't understand it's not really the dance, because the dancehall was a place where music was being played. But okay, they take that title, and then they dub themselves under the title of dancehall, and then now they pay them to destroy Jamaica under that title. I'm telling you, what they did was bring in some little chat boy and chat girls. You know, see it? And then they took out the angelic voices out of the country, and we have all of this type of thing that is happening. And I tell them, you know, if you feed the people on negative, you're going to get negative results. And this is what is happening in this country called Jamaica. Yes.
I mean, in the world over as well, because it's a country.
Hold on, that is not something you always say.
Yeah, man.
People gravitate to the kind of music
yeah,
you listen to. Sometimes them do with the music.
Brother, listen what I said to you.
Because
I was just having this discussion with somebody the other day, because like at the end of the day, the music from them time there did have a lot of substance. And
right.
And what I strongly feel like, I mean, I just start reggae, you know, I talk about, you know, cause remember you have Marvin here, you have Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah.
All these people who did have a message within the music, or even when they talk about love, it's like
right.
They talk about love in a sense where it wasn't necessarily
it was intimacy, love with intimacy. But now is go-go love. I call it go-go because I appear go-go people me say. I mean, you come on, man. You're singing a love song. You don't have to be stripped. Let the man imagine how the thing is under your beautiful outfit, but what I see is a lot of skin, a lot of body been shown. You don't have to do that. I mean, you know, intimacy calls for something of the imagination.
I think they push the envelope to the point where it gone over the edge, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's why we have a world now that is leading in a spiral of a downfall, because if you don't have any morals, where you think the thing is going to be? And you know, as I said to you, there was a reason for all of this. It was to destroy. They had a plan. They had a motive. Yeah. All of this, they had a motive. They don't want us to live. They just want.
It's definitely a narrative that's being pushed. And the people that they all right, because like I said, back in those days, music was very influential. So when you hear Marvin say, Mother, it's far too many of you crying.
Right.
Brother, it's far too many of you dying. So when you must sing them type of song there, every black man they feel a sense of pride. You know,
right.
When Bob said, the way enough people even understand say that One Love is a rendition of People Get Ready by Curtis Mayfield. You know what I mean? So everybody was on that wave. Great people get ready. It's a con is coming. And
yes.
You know what I say? So and then Bob turn it, spin it round, and a theme rendition. You know what I mean? So it's like every man in solidarity stays up.
Right.
So once I feel like the powers that be got wind of how influential the music was.
Yes.
The same way them look for the slave and say, yo, you are going. Go over there, go capture your people them and carry them over here. And the same way them utilize them youth by giving them millions. And even the millions with them youth get to push that narrative there. It's not even a fragment of the billions and trillions and zillions where them are where the man, the powers that be get to push that narrative.
Yeah, man.
That's right. That's just a tip. All right. They get a tip. Who they use, okay. They don't understand that they're being used, because minutes and seconds they're going to be in prison, or they're going to send somebody to kill them. They don't understand all of that. They don't know that.
They think that conscious. If you notice, the minute that they become conscious of the situation and try to break away from it,
they kill them.
Them out of here.
Yeah, they kill them. Yeah, it's like that because all right, it's like this. Satan will use you, okay? No problem. I mean, how do you think? Look at life. You came as a baby. Before you was crawling. Now you start to walk. Now you get firm with the walk. Now it's just a straight walk, and you must understand that a straight walk not normal. It's not possible for you to just walk like that. You have to have a story. You have to journey. So that's why the thing that when they wake up is like, oh, I'm already dead. Yeah, you must die. You must die. Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, man, for real.
Real talk. Like I said, there's a lot of money being pumped into the system, not only to push the narrative through music, because like I said, it's not necessarily the words or the melody, but it's the frequency that it's people in a manner that makes them. Remember, the deaf and the dumb and the blind I follow the same narrative, So it's the frequency of the music. That's why the music is a certain BPM. That's why certain songs that it are in a certain key. That's where the auto tune come in. That's where all of these things come in, and a lot of
to unbalance and to disturb the frequency of the power, because yes, to create a distortion. And I'm going to show you something right now. They're having a problem with the world loving me in this magnitude at this time. It's like Jamaica, the Jamaican artists, they're really disturbed with the people uplifting me, because they don't understand. This year is the year of revelation. It have to come back to where it existed, or it's going to be in a total collapse.
True.
You understand? You can't just have the people them just a chat, and every time when you put them up to chat is prison them and kill them. It makes no sense.
True. I mean,
life cannot continue like this. Life continue on something that you have a good foundation, so that the other generation can live. It's like if you continue the whole way of a dead man, because me no know.
So when you taking such a hard stance and contrasting the current narrative that's being pushed, do you feel like, because I mean the talent is unquestionable, but do you feel like that is a blessing and a curse in a sense? Not necessarily from your standpoint, because you're gonna continue to do the work, when you put yourself to do, But do you feel like that has been a hindrance from you rising to your full potential because of the road that
No, listen me now. Listen me now. Everything have a time and a moment, right? And as I tell you, this year is the year of revelation. That is why you are talking to me at this time. So I am the revelation of this pleasure that's that's arriving now to correct the craziness that they set for our generation. So the thing is now, They think they can war me, but let me tell you, let them bring on this war. Let them bring on this war because I am the revelation. The people don't tell them that already. That is why you're talking to me at this moment.
Wow.
Point taken.
Yes. You're ready for them.
Point taken.
I am is me alone that go take down the people in war with marching for freedom. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. I show them that, hey, listen me, man. The thing what started with positive things. And when you're carrying them, look at chat boy and chat girl, yeah, it's not gonna finish. I will head them, and I'm ending them right now. I tell you, yeah. That's why that's why I'm talking to the world at this time now.
We're glad to take up the work, you know, because we need people like you.
Yeah, man, real talk, man.
I wasn't afraid from in the beginning, and it was just some people that thought that I don't deserve the spot that the world is saying that I deserve, and then they are forced to put me in the position because I clearly am the position long time before them even know that I'm in the position. Eh?
Step, you know.
Yeah, man.
Step,
can't stop you.
Yeah,
they can't stop the thing. I mean, they're so hurted within themselves to know that I am changing the. Hey, listen me now. As I tell you, you know, I wasn't afraid. What they did was to try to hide me, because that was the thing that they tried. You know, they tried to hide me. But every time they hide me, they realize I'm coming. Every time they realize I'm arriving. Each time they arrive, I'm arriving more hard. And they know this marching for freedom just opened the world to me. It's like that.
So, Miss Jennifer, what would you say was probably one of your proudest moments from 1989 until now?
My proudest moment was to travel with the Wailers and people being excited about me on stage. I'm going to tell you another mystic about touring with the Wailers. I remember I was on stage and I was doing the backing vocals, and one of the show was finished and we were backstage now, relaxing and getting off the stage. Yeah? A man came in, bulldozer them, the other musician, and lick them down and come and start hug me up, and they try to tear the man off me, and they're trying to pull the man off me like that. And I was, what is happening? And the man said, oh my God, your voice is amazing. And I said, what? I was shocked out of my clothes. I couldn't believe. I am not doing the lead singing, you know. I was just doing the backings. And now when I remember all these type of things, the man said, I'm going to follow you in every show that you do. And I said to myself, but this is not normal. I'm just doing the back. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
But when it's real, it's real.
So the man see vision and then feel the vibe.
Yes, he did feel it, and then after when the show is finished, now another show is finished. Now 3 men decide that, oh my God, we're going to follow you home, and one of them took his jacket off me and put me up, and I was walking in America. Oh my God, it was something else, you know. And I felt proud to know that I'm not the lead singer, but at least they had identified me. Eh? Yes.
What do you say was one of the most disheartening or disappointing things that you faced over the years in music?
The music I'm disappointed with the genre of Jamaican man. Them feel like it's only them alone of music, and them know them can't manage me, you know. Them know them can't manage me, you know.
But.
Yeah, they know clearly that I'm above them and them craziness. But I show you something. The thing that they do with me is, as I tell you, try to hide me as much as possible. So they think I was gonna get tired. So that's the only thing I was sort of disgruntled, and I said, hey, I'm gonna show. You know, when somebody says I'm going to get a house, I'm going to get a house. Yeah, and that's what I'm giving them.
You're not back.
So
no, I'm not playing because I study the music on the highest level, and I know clearly some of them that is in some space don't deserve to be there. They don't have the talent for it, man.
Okay, I know. So that was a question I wanted to ask you. Did you study music, or did you take singing lessons, or
No, it's just clearly a gift. As I said, my teacher identified. I never really go nowhere. It's just me. This is just me. Yes.
And that's amazing.
So after all that's said and done, Miss Jennifer, what do you expect to accomplish from the efforts that you've put forth over the years?
That the world respect what I did for them with Marching for Freedom and with the other songs. They have to learn to, Jamaica have to respect, because none of them never shine, and me alone go shine, go take down the world. Yeah, and the eleba amount of them what them have here, and them pay so much money, and me go take it down without dollar.
So Miss Jennifer, them need to over that. Marching for Freedom is not only a song, it's a movement.
It's a yes, it's a move. I tried to tell them that. It's the you're so right. You're so right. Because I didn't understand the full potential of the song, and as you say, it's a movement. It's really a movement for true, eh? Yes. Yes.
So what they are with you? Marching for Freedom every time.
Step we are stepping
Step we are step with you.
Step we are stepping
Step where that's right. And the world is stepping with me, and it giving them problem in Jamaica. The world is stepping with me at this time, because they see the importance of as an artist like me, because none of them did God do it. They weren't ordained for that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what me I say? Yeah, because them chat so much that they don't even know if it chats anymore, eh? Because what they took with the music is just plain rivalry between them one another. So God no time for talk to them, for really give them a message like Marching for Freedom. Is me, him have to talk, to give it to say to the world.
Yeah, man.
Where's one of your favorite?
As she saying that, one of the wickedest freedom fighter tomorrow and birthday, so she put me in the mind of that man right now, Mr. Martin Luther. So,
No, I was born in this month, I was born on the 8th of January, I am a Capricorn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
So I definitely see where your meds is.
The fire,
and where you're there.
The fire in our belly, man.
Yeah, man. Marching for freedom. She have an agenda. She and is that it seemed like I know she chose it. It chose she.
Of course. Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
I should stand on it 10 toes down.
Yes.
Yes.
So like it trust me, it's a remarkable thing to, time after time after time after time. Not care how much artists we interview. It's like we always just every time an artist forward on the platform is like a new level unlocked.
Yeah, always something special.
Yes. And I realized that they as I said, it never take no normal somebody if you come take them down like that. It takes somebody special like a Jennifer Barrett, because it wasn't easy to battle them, It wasn't easy. I stood up firm and I tell them that this is the thing for the world. You understand what I say? We can't just continue like that. We will stink, eh?
Although you reside in Jamaica, it seems to me that you have a passion, like you say, you have a soft spot for France.
Yeah, because France took me serious. They took me serious. The very first song that they heard with me in Europe was a song named Justice, and they know that I am not a normal artist. They took me serious, eh? Yeah.
Basically, it go right down to the same thing on media say. And with the Bible, I tell you, say a prophet is only without honor and I'm own home. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Jamaica, we don't need to wake up and realize we don't have monks no more time. You know what I mean? Because we just look to the same set of people for guide, are, for listen to, when there's a wide variety of very talented artists, and trust me, we account for having at least 200 of them over here. You know what I mean? And we did not talk about the more established one, them like the Yellow Man, them and the Ray and the Tay, the people that were actually do road. Not talk about the people that were there behind the scenes. We probably even make a contribution to a hit song that you grow to love, or even if they did not. Yeah,
and I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say to you again, this year is the year of revelation. So you see, all of them something that want him to hide up, it's gonna be revealed.
Oh yes, yeah, bring it out, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be revealed. So them can't black powerful people no more. All of that is kaput. In France, they would say it's kaput.
Anybody where you want big up right now, Miss J?
Yes. Okay. I must give thanks to my friends worldwide. I must thank them for loving me this much. I'm really happy within myself, and I must thank Son for hooking me up with this for this interview. Don't know his label is Secret Rival. Secret Rival. That's his label. That's Son. Is presently, I know he was with you in America, but he's now in Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and Montego Records, and he's living in New Mexico. He's from America or New Mexico, and me a big up Mrs. Janota named Nikki Spice. She should do a lot of spices and herbs. Is a winning spice. Me a big up the woman. Yeah, Nikki Spice. Yeah, Nikki Spice. I was big up, because she's also somebody that believes in me, and I can tell you, yes, and I must thank the world. As I said, I can't call one country. I have to say the world at large, because I'm going to get in trouble if I mention one. Right. Because right now the people are giving me a worldwide love. Yes. If you want to contact me, I must tell the people a number to contact me, because I know that hearing me, there a lot of people are going to wanna do something with me.
Yeah, I'll see.
Yeah, so it's 1-876-892-2970, and you also can contact Son for me also. You can, if dial Son too if you want. And also you can dial you too, to get to me. No problem.
Definitely we can. We have a direct link to the artist. So we reach a point in the show. We start the show with one big bad song. So I don't know for that one day in one, but we reach a point in the show where we do every artist require to do a live overall settings dub plate a cappella.
Wow. Okay.
The song of your choice.
The song of my choice. Okay. Mr. Jacket and Tie. It's a lot of songs, It's a lot of songs.
Yeah, man, she have a catalog there.
Long time you tell her no fi stop it. Hear the Almighty alone, and the music would fi rock it out. Mr. Tire, Mr. Jacket, share the world round ya. Oh. Long time you tell her no fi stop it. Hear up the Almighty alone, and overall no fi rock it out. Mr. Tire, Mr. Jacket, share up the world round ya. Run the evil Babylonian from round ya. Bad mind people, we are the bong ya. Make we eat out some terrible sound ya. No rat-a-tat the world, well the whole and I go drown ya. Here Jah, the Almighty Adonai. Them bad mind me from medal to ground ya. Iniquity we don't want to go round ya. Jah, the Almighty stone ya. Long time me I tell you no fi stop it. Hear the Almighty alone and the Dobia Uno rocket. Oh, Mr. Tire, Mr. Jacket. Overall.
Bob.
Are the righteous sound, yeah.
Overall.
Yes, I.
Mad.
There you have it. And this is not gonna be the last time, cause which money have a extensive catalog and musical background as rich as the artist, yeah. Remember say, and I last time I go see them over here. And when me notice, every artist will be interviewed. You might not see it in the numbers for the live, but me always turn around and see them pop up on our next platform, and our next platform, and our next platform, because we always make people feel right at home whenever them come over here.
We don't do interviews, bro. We do reasoning.
We reason with the artist.
Me and Miss Jennifer was
right.
reasoning.
Right.
Yeah, and we are going to continue for reason. The world may know you as Jennifer Barrett, but from now on, we are going to refer to you as Jennifer Barrett Settings, because you are one of we, We are clear.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I.
In a good company, because everybody will come over here get the sanction there. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
one. So that means you're a part of a very stellar family.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Not only
Yeah.
that, we have a new brethren now. Have a new sister. You know?
Thank you. I'm there, and I had you to my love affair.
So anytime we call you out of the blue and we say, Mrs. Barrett, this is overall settings, you remember we?
Yeah, man, we might.
Because you want to say I had you to my love affair. Who don't remember them love affair?
All right, I love that. I love how you put that one.
We might sitting there. John, you make me lose my chain of thought. No, but that's it. We definitely are gonna be in touch. And like me say, basically what me don't say is they might see you on the next show, or they might see you on a show at the end of the year or a couple months or even next year. But remember say you're one of we. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, at the end of the day, we basically, as we can say, and we did say before you even forward for the live, we appreciate the fact that you could have been anywhere in our world right now.
Yes.
And you choose to spend a little time with we. So we appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And I thank you. Remind me the names, because I don't want
Fico settings, the more handsomer one, and that a sharp man settings, aka
Shortman and Seco. I am honored to be interviewed by you, and to be reasoning with you. Really, as you say, it's not really an interview; it's a reasoning, for real. And I must say I enjoy every bit of it, because it's a lot of people wanting to talk to me at this time, because they find me very interesting. To be talking. Yes, they find me very interesting. So it's a lot of other interviews are always is going to be popping up from here to there, and as I said, I thank the world for loving me. Yes.
Yeah, man. And we are part of that world that you speak of so confidently. So you know what I mean. We definitely are true fans after tonight, and I mean, like we weren't aware of the diamond in the rough, but we unearthed it. So, you know what I mean? Now we're fully aware and, fully.
So she's officially a settings.
Yeah, man.
And we are a part of her freedom movement.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Definitely. Thank you. So, Miss J, we are going to link on the other side. You know what I mean?
Yes.
God bless up yourself each and every time. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Veteran singer Jennifer Barrett. You can link her on the social media. You can download and stream our song them on all social media platforms. You know what I mean? It was a pleasure. And
but you are on all platforms, right? As far as social media.
Yes, Instagram, everywhere. Yes, Jennifer Barrett. Just put Jennifer Barrett in your logged in. You're connected.
All right. So bless up yourself in MSJ. And we are going to
Yes.
on the other side. Here.
Once again, Miss J.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Love.
To make it possible. And big up everybody. If are your first time over here, like, subscribe, share. Remember, this will be on multiple platforms. Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Radio Public. There's about 9 more platforms that this particular interview will go on.
That doesn't overall, right?
Yeah,
Too
man.
much for name.
Yeah, man. Can't last. I just said there. All right, Mama. Bless up yourself. Here. Mother Road. That was Jennifer Barrett, you know, man. You know, I tell her, man, not unlike somebody with a message, you know, man, or some substance back at them thing, you know. You know what I mean? That, man. So, we have to go get this after that thing back off of the ground eventually, you know. Maybe when the fat boy are forward back on the platform, we can figure it out. Because you know, so I always want to be the center of attention. You know, see. Yeah, man. So
King of the one-liners.
Sorry, wife. Yeah, on the bless up on the damn himself, man. We catching up on the other side. Overall settings.
Love
the podcast that differs. And just remember, people, just prepare for it.
I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up before it's sure to be mine. And I do believe it and know I get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows? Death sneaks upon you like a thief in the night. Since we're not sure if it's a robber, we gotta live right, though we might get distracted by the things that are sight. We can't go blindly when we enter the light. Before we enter the light, just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows?
Blood clot, now still there.
Too fucking. They are debate, but I want 2 right.
I mean, if you turn on, you're sitting and you get one pop up on, then.
And that's not everything 12:49.
Oh,
as long as we get them before.
You have to wait till 1 o'clock.
As long as we get them before 4 o'clock, my good. So we can't even go sleep free. But that's want 2 right. That's all. My gut now tell me something enough to go feed. If my gut tell me something enough to go feed, me now. Touch. Should have one blood clot, baby.
See a table there.
That's clot. Man, the later over the theater to
Andrew them upstairs seeing me. Andrew them upstairs seeing me.
So like man, money breaks set now.
Meglio, ese lo puede.
Yo, where that thing we go?
Or the party.
Mm.
Never remote still, but we can look to
Yeah, man, more and people.
surprise them still there.